throwback jams.
Live on Power Plug Radio, Mike King back in the building on another Friday night of Night and Day with MK. I hope y'all having a good one out there. It's another smooth week. It went by fast for me. We out here live and direct. First Friday. What we doing tonight, man? It's a big lineup. This is the second episode. The first episode went solid. A lot of special guests, and tonight we gonna do the same thing. Keep the show moving. Keep the rhythm rocking. So here we are tonight. Again, it's 5 ways to listen to Power Plug Radio. You can catch us live on Facebook. You can download the app in the Apple Store or on Google Play. You can tell Alexa to play Power Plug Radio, or you can visit www.powerplugradio.com, or you can subscribe to Power Plug Radio's YouTube channel. And always, you can join the conversation by dialing in 727-686-0512. Again, that number is 727-686-0512. So like always, we're going to start the top 5 countdown off with a couple different vibes of my selections. We just blessed y'all with that Nipsey hustle and motivate. And that's really all what we trying to do on this podcast. Hustle and motivate and teach y'all different ways of how to plan for success and keep y'all up to date on all the new things that's going on in the world and technology and in everything that, you know, is beneficial to the success of everybody that's listening. So here we are again on another episode of Night and Day with MK on Power Plug Radio. We got a lot of guests tonight. We got a couple artists. We have a wealth coach. We got a good format for y'all as always. And definitely I'm going to keep you up to date on what's going on in the Afro tech world. So we got a couple different articles we're going to touch base on. But other than that, here we are, man. It's another week, another weekend. I don't know what y'all got into this week, but it was a smooth one for me. Had a busy day. Didn't think I was going to make it on time, but everything went smooth. Got a busy weekend ahead of me, but, you know, everything going to work out for the best of it, Lord willing. But, yeah, tonight we got a smooth lineup. We just played that Nipsey hustle and motivate. Up next on the top 5 countdown, we have another record. I'm not even sure which one it is, but we just going to randomize it and just, you know, surprise me. So, you know, it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, it's a top 5. It's 5 songs that I felt like, you know, was a good way to start the mood, set the tone for tonight. And we just going to keep it rolling, man. And we got a solid mix up tonight by DJ Don Picasso, DJ out of Atlanta, you know, from St. Pete, real good homeboy of mine. So hope y'all stay tuned, man. Everything going to go smooth tonight, man. I feel it. So here we are again, man. Night and Day with MK, man. Tap in.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Look how they do me. I be kicking shit just like Bruce Lee. She say she love me, she don't never wanna lose me. I just might put one in your cap if you get moody. Hey, I made it out the hood, I hope you proud of me. Baby, when you suck the dick, do it properly. Hey, I'm headed to the top, it ain't no stopping me. Hey, he gotta be a star, I swear he gotta be.
Mama look, I'm finally on TV, long way from poverty. No, my brother got my back, them boys don't slide for me. How the fuck I blow through 30,000, I got that shit on me. Ride through the city, glizz it up, they can't get rid of me.
Plug, take him down. Slime sitting down in that town. He'll spin you around. I've been getting dressed every day. I heard they staking out. At least I got good flicks if they shake us down. I'ma be fresh as hell if the feds watching. We be in them streets like a geek. We want every problem. I just built some lean on my sneaks. Now they red bottoms. I ain't I get the head out of them. Yeah, I ain't no G, I ain't no Crip, I ain't no blood. I'm with them selling drugs though. Yeah, I'm from the east, on the 6th to be exact, but on the west they show me love, though.
Gang, we gon' shoot some. Yeah. Bought 1,000 oranges, get my hoop on. Nigga, open up that Drake, he let it loose on. Ay, gold sky dweller like a crouton. I keep selling, cutting, they keep coming back. The type of feet up, I probably running strap. Rose Prezi and this Cuban, that's 100 racks. I got bad habits with this ratchet, always double back.
I stop records.
I'm already rich. He ain't coming 41, he got a petty wrist. I gotta step on it again, that's how that fatty hit. I just went to Gary, spent 200, I'm heavy with it. Get a bag and bust it down, it's trying to feed the streets. I was ballin' back when we was GMB. Ay, crib so big, this to BMB. Rose Yacht Master 42, like I'm CMG.
Buck Barney to the they shut the doors on it. Cop the plane, got it spray. RIP my soda. Cop a bed from LA, change the area code on it. Glock stuffed with a 50, I'm like, show me my opponent. New Prezi post some drink just so I can spill it on him. Bro got Audemars plane, but he spent the Benz on it. He in the M club, we some beers, you a cub. You could throw me in the jungle, I come out and meet up. Blow money, find a town, do we sitting down? I had my fiend go up top for a quarter ounce. This the third time they spent around, pack it up and bounce. Out the way 180 days, you gon' make it out.
I can spend 5,000 till the goons gon' solve my problem. You was just getting allowance, pump your brakes, nigga, pay some homage. We got whatever you coppin', brown squares, but it ain't chocolate. Don't look for the I'm rockin', it's hard to find just like Bin Laden. Let's get my bag off 50s, 20s, it look like Cosmo Wanda. When I mix the food, you can't watch me, this ain't Benny Hanna. If I find out hating on gang, it's baby mama. I told that I'm talking paper, you tried to change the topic. She said, while I'm wearing a bag, the dog can't even fit in my pocket. If rap don't work, I'm being the feds, eating steak and lobster. I can take the girl, make it swell, like I switched her diet. Look at my cup, so thick, look like
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
On SoundCloud, dropping those Sundays. That's my boy right there, man. So we gonna get this thing going tonight, man, with some rap news. You know, set the tone with some, you know, stuff that I just came across in the rap world, music world. Source Rolling Stone on this one, man. I don't know if you guys heard, but the Recording Academy removed Marilyn Manson's Best Rap Song Grammy nomination. To even think that Marilyn Manson had a nomination for a Best Rap Song wouldn't make sense to the normal listener. So I didn't know anything about it, so I definitely had to look into that because, you know, he isn't a rapper, so why would he even be nominated for the Best Rap Song? So that right there, you know, just in terms of how the Grammy system goes, you know, is a clear indication that, you know, it's kind of, different, you know, a little weird. But just to dig into the article to let y'all know some backstory on how exactly Marilyn Manson even earned a Grammy nomination. You know, he was listed, surprisingly, as a co-writer and a performer on Kanye West's Donda album. You know, who knew that? So he was listed as a co-writer on the album. And, you know, being an artist myself and, you know, being a fan of Kanye's, you know, knowing that he, you know, decided to reach out to somebody like Marilyn Manson for inspiration on music, you know, is a little eye-opening. But, you know, I was a fan of the album. I'm not sure exactly which song it was that he actually gave him credit on. But I believe we'll get to that if I ever come across it. But that was just something that caught my attention, man. You know, Marilyn Manson, you know, shout out to him. I believe they removed the Grammy nomination because of some type of sexual assault, you know, case that he's currently going through. So I'm not even 100% sure. But if you want to know more about that, check out Rolling Stone. But again, you know, that's something that caught my eye that didn't really make any sense to me. But, you know, moving right along, you know, you got NBA YoungBoy out of prison now, at home on house arrest. Actually just released a photo today that came across my timeline. It was actually like a image of him and Birdman, you know, back to back. In terms of the cover of that project, it looked like they're about to release a new project called From the Bayou, YoungBoy and Birdman. It looked like it's about 10 or 12 songs on that project. I'm definitely a fan of NBA YoungBoy, definitely a fan of Birdman and everything that he's done in the industry. So to see that, you know, he's, you know, linked back up with YoungBoy, they've always made some, you know, magic together, in my opinion. So I'm definitely looking forward to this project, seeing what comes of that. But yeah, just on the rap front, again, you know, Marilyn Manson, we got the NBA YoungBoy project. On the local level, we got a couple artists coming in tonight. Actually, T-Mac 11. That's what that's what I used to call him. But you know, that's one thing we're gonna touch base with T-Mac on tonight. You know, inspiration in terms of this music. He's actually calling me right now. Let's go to T-Mac. Where you at, bro? Yo, what's up, bro? We live right now. Where you at? No, we were right out front, bro. It's a mailbox right out front. I'm gonna send you a photo, like a little landmark, so you can see where it's at. But it's like a black mailbox right out front. 2 white buildings.
Yeah, I see it. I just parked across the street. I'm walking across the street now.
All right, bet. Well, I have somebody outside to open the door for you, so I should see you when you walking in. All right, man. Yeah, that's the first guest, y'all. We got coming on tonight, T-Mac Chamberlain. Solid friend of mine, known him for almost, 20 years, seems like. But yeah, we go back real far. So we gonna have him on the show tonight, and we gonna, bounce some ideas off him. See what his take is on some of the news that's going on in the rap world, and see what he got going on overall with his campaign. He got a lot of music, so we gonna play some of his music tonight once he comes in, and we gonna go from there. But as I said, night and day with MK. We got the mix tonight with DJ Don Picasso. So we gonna come right back after this break, and we gonna have T-Mac Chamberlain on here to touch base with y'all and let y'all know what he got going on. So again, man, y'all stay tuned.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
I'm rapping, it's hard to find just like Bin Laden. Let's get my bag off 50s, 20s, it look like Cosmo Wanda. When I mix the food, you can't watch me, this ain't Benny Hanna. If I find out hating on gang, it's baby mama. I told that I'm talking paper, you tried to change the topic. She said, while I'm wearing a bag, the dog can't even fit in my pocket. If rap don't work, I'm being the feds, eating steak and lobster. I can take the girl, make it swell, like I switched her diet. Look at my cup, so thick, look like Meg Thee Stallion.
What's up,
Riding in that motherfucking skirt. Shot on my side and she don't want me to lose. I can't make this up, I came through shining. Yeah, you know how I do. Acting crazy in this bitch like I belong on the news. Turning up in this bitch like I'm a motherfucking fool. I go dumb up in this bitch, I go to waving with my tools. But big dumb, I really miss, like got them bodies 2x2. Turn that head, baby, with that 6-box, okay. Have your head on, baby, lose that cell phone, okay. We fucked the flash, she let me hit it in my V-Long. 150 on this, I just need to get a big like it's real estate. Nigga, break it down soon as that chopper bang. Great dick and fuck a tray. Nigga, that's a shots chain. Real killer don't play with children. 5 brains. Do the dash on pro trucks, engines hit it. This bitch insane. Pussy nigga mad about my millions. Can't talk what I'm saying. Comprehension with no understanding. Don't know what I'm saying. How we wait outside, put in the line. What meaningless diamond chain spinning, bought out dead brother name. Riding in that motherfucking skirt. Shot on my side and she don't want me to lose. I can't make this up, I came through shining. Yeah, you know how I do. I knock shit off as soon as it's up, they need to put me in a suit. I got big bank, plenty of money, and my sons too. We throw six like they bad boys. Got my blick in New York like woo. Cousin Liddy call him Skelly, Joe on creds on top they shoe. Play with that dog food like my cousin. Profit jump back up in two. Profit preaching to the youth. All that lame shit we don't do. Fuck niggas hating, that's who you kill. Protect your gang bang with your crew. Me and my minds be out the roof. I'm screaming, bitch, what you won't do? GTR, I'ma turn this bitch into a slider. I forward her, take her out the shine, flood her with diamonds. I'm gon' murder something, pray that I just don't have to remind. I ain't got no work on me, real fast in that phone, how I be driving. Kill me slamming, man, you slamming in that motherfucking ooh. I'm by my lonely, probably 2 guns on me. Yeah, riding in the cool. Shot it on, I'm hiding this mother, want me to get a high too. Tryna tell you they could be with it, I'm already on it. Riding in that motherfucking skirt. Shot it on my side and she don't want me to lose. I can't make this up, I came through shining. Yeah, you know how I do.
Picasso. GG. Okay, let me tell him what the fuck we on. If a nigga play with GG, you won't make it home. Think up all my body and F.A. Corleone. Remember I made my first play, it was on the coolest phone. I'm smoking gas, fuck my P.O., you can let him know. This Glock 30, name the D.O., bitches ready to go. We don't speak about murders, nobody don't know. We screaming no murder, this the mafioso.
Yeah, I love her, I don't trust her, she a bad hoe. I give her no attention, she say I'm an asshole. Still in the trenches, first come serve, I gotta let it go. Okay, load up, it's time to move and leave them cell phones. Keep one on top at all time, nigga, you know you dead wrong. Do this for my niggas, dead ain't got no time to write no songs. Fuck this bitch the other day and that bitch tried to leave her thong. You was trying to get a cap and got on trying to sell some stones. I'm still taking risks, still can't believe that my nigga gone. We gon' send them boys on a one-way, can't wait to send them home. My dog ain't call me, send them text, make sure they made it home. Might send them bitches, get the drop and I'ma put her on.
Okay, let me tell him what the fuck we on. If a nigga play with GG, you won't make it home. Think up all my body and F.A. Corleone. Remember I made my first play, it was on the coolest phone. I'm smoking gas, fuck my P.O., you can let him know. This Glock 30, name the D.O., bitches ready to go. We don't speak about murders, nobody don't know. We screaming no murder, this the mafioso.
Hey, let me tell you what the fuck we on. Everything I got it, bitch, I got it from the stove. If
100 million. Shit, that's my goal. It's a war on my side, nigga. Better keep that fire. But you know I keep that pistol on me like a lighter. You survive from the chopper, nigga. Government's really like. I'ma clean the scene up. I ain't never been tripe. Hey, me and Hefe riding like I shotgun with the shotgun. I'm talking to people about this nigga. You ain't even got none. 20 bags with ice shit. Got my neck numb. Lizard gave her life. Play with us and you won't make it home.
Let me tell 'em what the fuck we on. If a nigga play with GG, you won't make it home. 3 Capone, Mob got it, and F.A. Corleone. Remember I made my first play, it was on the coolest photo. Smoking gas, fuck my P.O., you can let him know. This Glock 30, name the D.O., bitches ready to go. We don't speak about murders, nobody don't know. We screaming no murder, this the mafia.
Fuck with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. Niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. Flew her out on the first flight, got that pussy the first night. Niggas say it's war, then it's on sight. Gang, gang. Walking this bitch with all this ice. I could've came through in the right, but hit the hood on my dirt bike. Yeah. Count these bands up and fucking my hands up. I was in Paris, I paid for the drug, your man's up. Big Glock 40 on the hip line, hold my pants up. She was confused, like how you just go in the land truck. Fucking this tall bitch from the back, say stand up. And put your motherfucking face down, ass up. Nigga been rich too long for making these songs, my nigga is past luck. Fucking this bitch too long, she offered the threesome and I just passed up. She wanna go on the ride, I wanna rip in the rave. I wanna look at the stars, like I was sitting in space. Nigga, how you get back home? Take a look at this case. Set up Paris on, I put it on her face. Niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. Niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. 20 bad bitches going out with the gang, they fucking free. You call her phone, I call her phone, she coming to me.
Ghetto bitch, Dominican, slim with the buns, cinnamon. Bring out the cake like Endermans. East Coast bitch in Timberlands. Dip with the set like Killer Cam. Hop on the jet and we get a tan. Like Mortal Kombat, when she throw it back, her friends like finish him. Wanna go flex? Huh. It look like I'm looting in my closet with the Bogettes. Huh. I just hit Will up with I deposit, feeling my neck. Huh. Looking like Lightbug sitting on my collar. Rebest dress, huh. Bullet with a mink look like I am Chewbacca. Blacker, church and shots as if them coppers try to pop us. Then go to that John and Vinny's, had some pasta with some mobsters. Swerving through Philly, I'm hanging with Billies and nobody really can stop us. B.I.B.I. We throw dollars, got your B.I. pussy poppin' like B.I.B.I. Why you acting like a hoe, like a hoe? B.I.B.I. Why you acting like a hoe, like a hoe? B.I.B.I. Get your eyes up on my dough, on my dough. B.I.B.I. Get your eyes up on my dough, on my dough.
Niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. Niggas ain't fucking with me, niggas ain't fucking with me. 20 bad bitches going out with the gang, they fucking free. You call her phone, I call her phone, she coming to me. B.I.B.I. Fucking this bad bitch from the projects, her name Tia. Here was good, the best on earth like Russ and Beer. Nigga asked me did I see her, but I ain't see her. But I did, she was touching the fajina. Spanish bitches going up like La Marina. She a hot girl and I'm hot too jalapeno. We sell work, she want work, she a pinger. We gon' serve that little bitch gang.
Rockin' fake as hell, time for me to start investing. Shawty say she love me, she ain't heard from me since then. They gotta get that type of paper to live every day like weekend.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Back on the air, Power Plug Radio, night and day with MK. As I said, we got a nice lineup tonight, and to get the show started off, we got a couple artists in the building. Good friend of mine, my boy T-Mac Chamberlain. What's up, my boy? How you feeling?
Yes, sir. Feeling good. Appreciate you, bro.
You already know, dog. I had to get you in here, bro. One number matter of time.
You already know it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, bro, you already know, man. I just had to bring you on, bro, to touch base, man. I see what you're doing out here, bro. Making moves. Making steady, consistent, goddamn progress, and goddamn, I got to take my hat off to it, bro. I respect it, bro. So just want to get up here, get your take, bro, on everything that's going on, where your head at right now, what you got coming next, what you got going on right now. I know we're going to play one of your newest songs, the Moot Boy Flow. Definitely want to, ask you first off, what inspired that song right there in terms of, the thought process behind it?
Shit, we was in the studio, you feel me? It was like a laid back Moot Boy Flow type beat. So shit, I just like, just hit that bitch Moot Boy Flow, bro. Like, same type of shit he got going on. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, so after the song was made, because I see that he heard the song, you know what I'm saying? He showed you love on the song. Like, how that made you feel? Like, how did that, happen? How did you, put the song even on his radar?
Shit, it made me feel like just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Like, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, as far as like, the movement, you know what I'm saying? The plan, you know what I'm saying? I know we talk all the time, you know what I'm saying? The visuals, you know what I'm saying? We got the the single campaign, you know, that you on heavy singles, you know what I'm saying? I know you got the projects too, but you know where your head at, bro. I know that you know, got a lot of music in the cut, bro, that you just sitting on, bro. I know it. So just like, you know, what's next?
Shit, more videos, shit, just more, you know what I'm saying? Just keep grinding till somebody recognize me, bro. That's it. I just do this shit like therapeutic, so feel me? Just go in the studio, create.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Who you recording with now? As far as like a studio you act, I know
Top Sound. Yeah, Top Sound. I go to this dude named Pinky.
Pinky.
Yeah.
I know we went to that the one dude I forget in Gulfport. You still fucking with him?
Nah.
What happened with that?
Shit, I don't know, bro. They the only two people I fuck with.
Which one?
Pinky Top Sound, Mike. You know Mike.
Right.
That's when I went in there with you.
Right. I don't even know who Pinky is though.
He used to be at Big. When I was at Big 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard of him. But yeah, that the session we did that day, it was straight, dog. But it's as far as like, you know, the way that dude recorded and the way that I'm used to recording, how he wanted me to do the doubles, and I'm not used to doing doubles.
Oh yeah, you went to Pinky. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No,
that's when we did the song
in Gulfport.
No, yeah.
That's Pinky.
Okay, yeah, him, older dude.
That's Pinky.
Yeah, that's Pinky.
Oh no, I didn't even know that. Dang, that's crazy.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing he said though. He don't like the way he with the doubles and all that.
It's just like, bro, you gotta know, you got an old way of you know recording. There's a new way of doing things. So it's like, you know, me doing the doubles, I feel like I was doing it for him.
Yeah, he old fashioned.
That's what I'm saying.
He old fashioned.
So you got a better relationship with Mike though.
Yeah, Mike, he quick, man. You know, he new wave. So he already know what kind of sounds to put on that bit, everything.
Yeah.
That shit be lit.
What you listening to right now? Like in the car, like what you got going on in the car? Who you fucking with right now?
Shit, Kodak.
What you think about the Kodak and Jack Boy situation, bro? Talk about that. Where your head at with that? It's a lot going on with them two, man. And I see Kodak just put out the song called Closure.
Yeah, shit, that'd be like politics. Like you can't get in that shit because end of the day they like brothers. So.
But what's your thoughts on it though? Like, why do you think it's even going on though?
I don't know, bro. Money, man. Money is the root of all evil, bro. You know how that shit go.
So you feel like Jack Boy justified for even putting, you know, dragging it on this long?
I don't know, man. Both of them boys are rich, so shit.
Bro, personally, bro, I feel like at the end of the day, Kodak had an artist.
Yeah.
That artist is Jack Boy.
Yeah.
So it's just like in terms of the label situation, I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, when Kodak was gone, you was representing Sniper Gang.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kodak come home, he felt like, you know, I should get something from whatever it is you've been earning.
Yeah. So gotta break them off something.
So Jack Boy felt like, I don't gotta break you off nothing, or I don't know if he felt like, you know, he would have had to pay him later. He didn't think he was finna be coming home so soon or what, but it's just crazy. So in terms of like the industry, bro, do you ever feel like you can see yourself, you know, going, you know, the major route, or you want to stay the independent route?
Shit, I don't know, bro. It's whatever. It just depends. Whatever opportunity present itself, you feel me? Like, shit, nowadays you don't need no record label. You can all independent, you feel me? Like,
right. And
like Dolph, RP Dolph, man. You can just do it like that. Like, shit. Get the back end, all that, front end.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot your own videos.
So as far as
royalties, all that. You can have all that.
Definitely. And as far as the Dolph situation goes, definitely rest in peace to him. What's your thoughts on that? The Soulja Boy, the claims that he made against Dolph, in terms of him not being independent. It's like, at the end of the day, he was independent.
Yeah.
He just had a partnership with another company that allowed him to do more shit. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You still are independent, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't do everything by yourself. Regardless of how independent you are or you want to be. So, you know, even in, you know, your case, you know, you independent, but that partnership, you know what I'm saying? Talk about the partnership that you got.
Ain't no partnership. It's just all coming from me.
I mean, as far as the distribution, because at the end of the day, you got to send your songs to the outlet. So we are independent, but we had to partner with somebody else to get our songs over there. So talk about the partnership.
Yeah, that you talking about that United Masters.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit straight, man. New wave. Like, You know, back in the day, it wasn't like that. So we good get paid for it, but for the streams and all that. So
right. So
you could, you know what I'm saying? Create, drop whenever you want. Ain't nobody telling you when you can and cannot drop. So
definitely.
I love that. Yeah,
most definitely. So let's go into the song, man. You mentioned that you was just in the studio and you came across the beat and you came across the flow and you named the song what it is. So just intro the song. We're gonna go to the song after this.
Yeah, for sure. It's T-Mac Snapping. You know what I'm saying? A new single. That bit go hard. You already know.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Big sauce shit. Yeah. Heavy drip for your bitch type shit. Feel me? Sheesh. Hey, yeah. I done got it out the mud like a Mexican. Me and money belong together, yeah, we next to kin. Niggas telling on they dogs, they was best of friend. She tell me, baby, yeah, I love you, I don't tell her shit. My son better than a mug, I can't tell him shit. I'm about to hit her from the back, we gon' make a flick. Get rich or die trying, but I ain't 50 cent. I done ran my money up, you can't tell me shit. I be in the kitchen cooking like it's Gucci wrist. I'm getting money, boy, I show you how to do this shit. I told a bitch get out my way, but I ain't ludicrous. I fucked her real good and sunk that hoe up uber quick. My niggas move with the sticks like they militant. Free my dog called 10, yeah, he innocent. Keep that money on my mind, I don't need slack. Got them D's for the 20, I don't need tax. Little buddy like he slime, he ain't even slack. Had my back against the wall, I ain't even rat. 1K, I kept it real, I can't tell a lie. All this gay shit nowadays, it be televised. I be talking real shit, I can't tell no lie. These niggas want you on your dick, they gon' testify. RIP my brother, nigga, put him in the hearse. If I catch that nigga, I'ma put that boy up in the dirt. Lean all in my cup and we smoking perk. Young and thuggin' days, nigga feel just like turd. She say that pussy good, I told her I wanna see a squirt. Listen to my words, I be spitting in this verse. Call me Kodak cause my niggas shoot like cameraman. You say you steppin', all my niggas walk like elephants. I be going hard and that shit be evident. Told I'm married to the money, what's a wedding band? In the old town, catch me with my red bitch. She text me about some Gucci shoes and a necklace. Fuck fake friends that just wanna see you fold. Freedom boys behind the wall, eating sloppy Joe. Gotta stay from the snakes, they gon' take your soul. Word around the city, nigga got it for the low. Yeah, hey, word around the city, nigga got it for the low. Hey, heavy drip shit, I told you, man. Hey, that's that Moot Boy freestyle. Moot Boy flow type shit, you feel me? Sheesh. Yeah, how much time we got in this bitch, Mike? Yeah, take off. Nah, been doing this shit, man. Sheesh. Yeah, we in here, man.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
The other version is on Apple. Like, they don't let you speed it up.
Oh, okay.
YouTube. I got more views on the YouTube.
Oh, no, on the YouTube.
That's why I like uploading on YouTube. Everybody don't got Apple.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, that was my boy T-Mac Snapping, Moot Boy Flow. We back in the building on Power Plug Radio, 90 Day with MK. We just wanted to chop it up, man. This is what we do. We bring in, people that's out here making moves. We highlighting hustlers, we highlighting entrepreneurs. We talking about everything that's real. We talking about everything that's going on. So T-Mac, man. So what's your thoughts on the culture in St. Pete as far as the music scene, man? I know. You've been out here for a minute, so you've been seeing what you're seeing. So, let's talk about it.
Yeah, man, it's growing. Everybody doing their thing. I salute. Like, everybody working, get more exposure on the city, you feel me?
Definitely. So, aside from, yourself, in the city, who else you, feel like out here making moves, because it's a lot going on. It's a lot of, ways you can go. So, anybody that's on your radar, anybody, specifically that you done took something from, in anything in that regard?
What you mean, like, in the industry?
Industry, local, whatever. Like, in terms of, like, people that's, like, you might look at and feel like, I like what he did. Let me find a way to, do it better.
Shit, like Gucci, man. Gucci dropped like what 100 mixtapes.
Right.
I feel like you can drop that much music, man. You gonna hit on something.
On something. What about your early inspiration, that boy BG, bro? Talk about BG, bro. Why did you take such an early liking to that boy BG, man? What is it, man? Free BG, by the way.
Free BG. Yeah.
What was it, bro? Talk about it, bro. What was it, bro? Because it was a real thing.
Yeah,
before you answer that, bro, we got Louis, my boy Pay-Per-View Lou calling in, bro.
What's up, my brother? What can I park my car?
Let's see. You can park across the street, bro.
Next to the gray truck.
Next to a gray truck, like I don't know if you see the two white buildings, but you can park across the street. But I got somebody coming outside. We live right now. I got somebody coming outside though. But yeah, bro, let's talk about it, bro. So why BG,
man,
bro?
BG, that was the toughest hot boy to me back then. Shit.
I like BG.
Yeah, BG was a grimy.
BG was my favorite album.
Like just everything, bro. But shit, I don't know, Lil Wayne, he grew on me, so that that's my favorite rapper.
That's your favorite rapper?
GOAT, yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Weezy.
Lil Wayne and hot boy though. He just Lil Wayne.
Yeah, so.
Now we gotta introduce my boy Mr. VSOP, man. You over there in the cut chilling, we got you in the building too. Appreciate my boy T Mac for networking, doing what it is he do, bringing other artists to the platform,
Yes, sir.
So what's up with you, Mr. VSOP? Let's talk about it. We got some new music we gonna play from you today. A new song from you. Let's talk about the inspiration behind that, man. What you got going?
Man, I'm here to sip.
You here to sip? What you sipping on, my boy? Let's talk about it. Oh, speaking of sipping, man, let's segue into what we sipping on, man. Shout out Urban Drinkery. Shout out Urban Drinkery, man. Big shout out to Urban Drinkery. Big sponsors for the evening. What we sipping on tonight. I'm on this Woo. I'm on this Woo drink. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we on this Woo. It's a party in the glass. Sprinkle this over some ice. Get you where you need to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's talk about it, Mr. VSOP, man. What you got going, man?
I'm just moving steady, man. Whatever I can do to make sure that I'm doing it the right way, I'm doing it. I want to market myself. I want to get right, and I just want to do whatever it is that I can to let people know that real music still exists.
Okay.
That what me and Nelt doing, me and T Mac. That's all we here to do. Let people know that music still exists, man. All this bullshit people coming up with, that ain't music, man. You ain't got to have no one hit that's $1 million. You can have 100 hits that's $1 million.
Exactly.
You know what
So where you from, bro?
I'm from here, born and raised.
That's what it is.
Born and raised, man.
That's what it
$1
is.
billion hole, man.
That's what it is.
Never change.
That's what it is. So in terms of the song that you about to drop on the show tonight, man, what's it called?
It's a remake from Shaka Khan. Paid a couple rights to have it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cost too much. But it's a remake of Shaka Khan, Ain't Nobody.
Okay.
And, I like it. I hope everybody else like it. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, man. Let's cut to Mr. VSOP, man. Let's see what bro talking about tonight on Power Plug Radio, Night and Day with MK, man. Stay tuned in.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Pablo, you crazy for this one.
Ain't nobody doing it like me, and it ain't nobody, the way I step, the way I rep, it ain't nobody, got the bag like me, and it ain't nobody, It ain't nobody. We'll step this serious, and it ain't nobody. Nigga, I ain't tryna hear it. And it ain't nobody. Nigga coming much harder. Nigga, I'm straight, I'm not your average artist. No name dropping, won't stress beats. Keep kids, nigga, no Swiss beats. I'm the man, boy, heavy in the streets. Keep plenty bread, no Swiss cheese. Wanna squeeze some, nigga, not these. Give a plenty dick, leave a knock knee. My feet on the ground, they can't breathe. I am MRVSOP. It ain't nobody, nigga, show me. Ticket drop, put it on me. I'm telling your ass I got it. I'm telling your ass I'm somebody. I'm telling you, ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. Ain't nobody doing it like me. And it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. The way I step, the way I rep. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. Got the bad like me. And it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. Going into the mission complete, ain't nobody going in like me. I'm bred different with the whole low. I touch the bag, let the hoes go. Don't worry about shit, nigga, touch your nose. And it ain't nobody that can touch the flow. 45 off a whole brick, that bitch jumping back, yeah, I'm the shit. Sending extra rounds, I can't miss. My money mine, I can't trick. And ain't nobody that's stopping this. Put deep down in her esophagus. Tell her take that like did to them. This another one, I'm getting it in. Nigga down two, going for the winning. And it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. I'm going for the win. Ain't nobody doing it like me. And it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. The way I step, the way I rep. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. Got the bad like me. And it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
We back in the building. That was a hot new single from that boy Mr. VSOP. We got that boy T-Mac snapping in here too. Co-host in the building, Jay Mills. Welcome to the set, my boy.
Welcome. Glad to be here, man. T-Mac, what it is?
What it do, my boy? Good to see you.
Always.
You already know it.
Yes, sir. What you sipping on over there, my boy?
You already know, man. Little tequila, man. Splash pineapple. Nothing crazy.
Splash with the pineapple.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is, man. Watch your feet, man. We in here making moves, man. You doing too much, bro.
There it is.
But yeah, man. So T-Mac, man, mixtape coming, album coming. What's up?
Shoot, just more working, bro. Like I just drop one when I feel it's time. You feel me? Like
yeah.
I don't think it's time now. So you don't want to drop too. Like I told you, you don't want to drop too much music.
You just talked about
you ain't
Gucci,
no big
though.
artist.
You just talked about Gucci and dropping all the time.
With Gucci, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just build, like just keep building, bro. Like
you gotta start somewhere though.
Yeah.
Definitely
Visuals. Just drop the visuals.
So that's what boy T-Mac. So Jay Mills, in terms of your take, man. Welcome to the table again, bro. So T-Mac right now, visuals. You know me, bro. I ain't really focused on visuals. So what's your take on the artist and visuals?
Well, I think, for an artist perspective that you have to have the visuals, man, because other than the music, what is your audience really going to connect to? Mm-hmm. They want to see your face. They want to see you actively rapping. They want to see your style. They want to see your brand. Mm-hmm. So outside of just relying on your music to provide that forum, you have to provide a visual. Not only do you have to provide a visual, you have to provide some element where they can reach you. So whether it's a show, whether it's a small tour, I feel like in this day and age, people want access to artists. So I feel like by limiting that scope, you're limiting yourself and your growth.
Mm. See, my whole take on it was after I shoot the video, I can either put it on YouTube or I can put it on WorldStar. So in terms of your thoughts on it, after you shoot the video, what's your plan?
Shoot, man, you got all these, platforms on Instagram. Got Q Media, Float Up Next. You know what I'm saying?
So in terms of paying for, what is it? Paying for promo?
Yeah, paying for promo. You know what I'm saying? Because Facebook, whatever.
So let me ask you a question on that subject. In terms of seeing your return on investment, which medium do you see you really getting the best bang for your buck? Because you just named a couple there, right? And I can imagine there's a lot of different competing artists that are still using these, same mediums.
Right.
So which one have you seen the most return from and seeing, I say, your viewership or your fan following grow?
Probably YouTube. Like everybody got YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling bro, like, everybody don't got Apple or Spotify. So I just upload all my stuff on YouTube. Everybody got YouTube.
Yeah, man. And honestly, man, I've been following your music, and it's been real, exciting to see your growth, man.
Appreciate it.
In terms of definitely, man, the visuals have definitely gotten better. So, definitely keep pushing, man.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Definitely. So, just in terms of you're taking your opinion on being an artist, like it's so much like other stuff that you could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like why music?
We've been doing this since middle school.
Yeah.
Well, not like. You know what I'm saying? Playing around with it.
Yeah.
High school, after basketball practice with Mike Buckins. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So basically, the
I always did this. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's so easy to make music. Social media.
Right.
Just upload. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was hard.
Right.
Got to go to the label.
So how you stay?
Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
How you stay motivated? Because there's so many other artists, like you said, out here. Like, what keep you motivated?
I just do it for fun. I like to do. I just like to make music.
Mm-hmm.
It's an art, so you know what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mr. VSOP, what's your take on it, man? Why you out here doing music, bro?
Check, man. You better stop playing.
So you in it for the money? So you in it for the money? So you in it for the money and bro?
I'm gonna keep it real. The music thing is like, if you have a talent for something, you be a total idiot if you don't get paid for it. It's just like, hypothetically, Derrick Henry.
Right.
Bruh, you 6'3", 240 pounds. Go out there and get your money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't sit there and be, some type of pretty nigga with tattoos and dreads. You know what I'm saying? And you go out here and you trying to scoop on women or something or buy some skinny jeans. Bro, if you got a talent for something, get paid for it.
Right.
There's no reason why you shouldn't get paid for it. Like, I love music. I've always loved music. I don't really think I'm going to stop loving music. Like, I didn't figure out that I can make music till I was like 12 or 13 years old. So, I'm fine with it.
Definitely. So, what's next for you? You working on a mixtape or an album, or you just focused on singles?
I'm dropping singles in between time. Divorce in the Gang came out July 14th. For the first year in 2022, I'm supposed to be dropping, the prenup. The prenup is still coming out in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
But in between time, before the prenup come out, I am going to consistently drop singles just to, not necessarily stay relevant, but just to keep people in Mr. VSOP business.
Definitely. That's what it is, bro. Well, I appreciate y'all boys coming on, man.
Yeah,
I'm really just trying to, like I said, highlight the hustlers, highlight the, entrepreneurs, the people out here making moves. Anything, you want to tell the people, bro, before you get up out of here.
Shit. Better start listening. Better open your eyes and your ears. Yeah, they ain't on your head for nothing. Open your eyes and your ears. Shit.
Yeah.
Nep ain't playing either.
Yeah, facts.
Definitely.
Instagram, TMAC, TMAC_snapping, SNAPPIN.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, same thing. TMAC snapping. And you know what I'm saying? Gonna be dropping more music. That's it.
You could type D Mr. VSOP in anyway. It's gonna be me.
That's what it is, man. Well, we're going to kick it to another one of DJ Don Picasso cuts, man. Again, my DJ partner from out of Atlanta, local dude from St. Pete, but he based out there making major moves, man. So we got him hosting the DJ mix tonight, man. So y'all tap in, T-Mac snapping, Mr. VSOP. We got Louis Traficante up next. We got my boy Jay Mills in the building, live on Power Plug Radio.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
It was more about respect, feel like he was coming at my neck, so I called him. Like a man said, he ain't really about to check, but when we drop, lose 7 grand on every onion coming back, and I can't fuck with that. We gotta swap it out. He said some fly shit back, I told him watch his mouth. He said some shit again, I hung up, now God watch his house. Could've told me in the mall that weekend, knocked him out. Think it's sweet, we getting money, but now we popping out. Ain't throwing flags, we dropping tabs, and niggas rocking out. Fuck, I ain't giving shit back, God come and get that. Nigga hung the phone up on me, tell a dog sick that. Bunch of hitters on the corner, they like where's pick at. Scrolling up and down his page, they like where's bitch at. Wish he live at that one wall, we gon' lay. Let the money to go by, they gon' pay. More weekend, we gon' drive to MIA. And when we see him, homicide, right away.
When niggas say certain shit to me, I be like, oh yeah, yep.
Bet. He said I don't say it too. I said it in my head. Yeah. Bet. All right, that let me know. All right, right. That's all you got.
This was good. You exposed yourself.
Yeah. We look at it.
It ain't no church in the ghetto tryna dance with the devil. Uzi on me, nigga, I do the shuffle. Heard they lurking at my main bitch crib, it's to a whole nother level. They want my soul, they better hope I don't catch them. Rockin' Dickies on a whole nother schedule. Glock with 50 with them told and it's special. Might as well tell your niggas go get a shovel, cause you a dead man walking. For the shit you talking. Put him in the late night and he panic, hit him while he pocket. Funeral service, niggas crying like that was why. My niggas swerving, doing murders and niggas dying. I sent my youngin' to do the drill while he was high. Made him swerve, hit your wheel, DUI. Nigga, I've ever seen you dead before I fucking see you cry. You put money all on my head, I ain't scared, we ain't hot. Nigga, you know we hit your man. When we see you, you ain't slide. You slid in my dog, but when you hit him, he ain't die. That shit crazy when you beefing with your man and them. I used to love you, but now it's crazy. I wanna see you stiff as a man again. Hanging out the van again. We offense over defense and we playing when they ain't playing with them. My dog got killed with his rollie on, 40 on his hand, trying to blow it off. When I was at the funeral, it really gave me trauma when I seen his mama going off. I said, fuck it, we gon' go to war. FNs, XDs, AKs, SKs. Shiny when he look like a Audemars. And I ain't here when they was talking, I was on the car. But the moral of the story is, they don't be doing that shit to us, that they be doing to y'all. Bulletproof on all the cars, security and Bentley trucks. We moving like it's all the war, it's looking beautiful. Another op, another funeral. Them hitters get this standing all on you, it ain't no view on you. Welcome to the dark side, gunpowder in your cubicles. Them boys get to grabbing you, spin them like a hula.
Picasso.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, motherfucking yeah. Gotta need a Baker booming, not the 87 Buick. Stepping in some Pumas, but this Molly got me booted. Hanging with my money, talking to it like it's human. Nigga, play me like a square, I spin the block like it's a Rubik's. She frightened by my diamonds, how I'm shining, Stanley Kubrick. Drip like Alex Mack, I spent them racks and turned to fluid. Pockets looking nauseous, blowing money like it's mucus. Told my nigga, get it loser, let's go shooting like it's clueless. Money tall like Iron Giant, need a hanger for these racks. Fuck the beef, it's crunch time, turn them niggas to a pack. Black and white diamonds, man, my wrist should be on black. On my bracelets and watches on my arms, I look like Jax. Came up in Atlanta, me and mama had to struggle. Nerdy nigga, but I'm thuggin', it's the zone, 6 McLovin. I was down on Custer watching Martin while she suckin'. Get the wildin' out with cannons, bitch, we drummin'. Choppers fertile, yeah, they bustin', yeah. Fuck around and find out, 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 yeah. Fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out, fuck around. Yeah, I'm back up on my bullshit, them beans got me geeking. Strippers like they chickens getting seasoned. I got bitches across the universe. I'm pimping like I'm Steven. She gon' hit me with them Kegels, almost made me have a seizure. Nigga, run up if you wanna. Chopper what I'm holding. 2 shots finna stop you while you talking like a Colin. Face off with the gang, now your face is on some clothing. Hollows had that nigga voguing. Draco turned up to a model hitting poses. Yeah, I can't never stop. Bitch, I can't quit. All my niggas from the gutter. Bitch, we with the shit. I've been out the pocket since a motherfucking jit. Raised my hand up in the class and told the teacher suck my dick. Fuck around and find out. 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 Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and fuck around.
I like it a lot.
Picasso.
It's your boy Slimeball Sonny, and you are now listening to Free Game, episode 13 by DJ Don Picasso. Run that shit.
They love that shit. They love this street shit. Fuck niggas talking about, nigga. Why you talking? Fuck. Gang shit, nigga. They really love when you live it too, though, gang. Yeah, hey, Papa's anti-bar, get the acting wild. Capping ass nigga need a cap and gown. Fuck them pussies, tell a real niggas back in style. Smoke shit like a black and mild, bitch, I rap and rock. 50,000 off that fetty, it's a bank drop. With a dookie in my pocket, it's straight drop. I turn a nigga T into a tank top. I'm the type of nigga catch a body on my A block. Get them whacked for 700 like easy sneaks. I heard all your ops pussy, that's easy beef. Yeah, pull up, shoot him in this shit and we flee the scene. And now I never let a nigga young Jeezy me. I won't smoke with whoever, I smoke whoever. Got a gang up in this bitch, I put him on whoever. I been pressing for a minute, got foot on the pedal. Realest nigga in this shit, I need to own the metal. Got better jewelry than the rappers, ain't went gold to platinum. Got a two-tone Audemars, yeah, this bitch gold to platinum. I heard they hang with they house to keep shit copacetic. I made 50,000 in Atlanta, I'ma blow it magic, nigga. Yeah. Bitch, I made 50,000 in Atlanta, I might blow it magic. Nigga, what? Bitch, I made 50,000 in Atlanta, man, fuck that. I made 50 in Detroit, I might just blow at truth. Or I slide up in Mustangs, we finna throw a coupe. Bitch, I ain't talking about the cops, but we them boys in blue. Yeah, told my niggas said to play it, I'ma throw the hoop. Told that bitch she said to play it, she might lose her life. It's 6 o'clock and I can get a nigga blue tonight. If you got rats up in your circle, you might lose a strike. They like, why you hang with all the robbers? I'm the shooting type. Niggas always switching teams, they got 40 jerseys. I ain't really got no friends, niggas know I'm skirting. Yeah, put that 30 on that boy, cause I know he curry. I up a roll on your bitch, yeah, I know she thirsty. She ain't never had no bag or no ice for real. You a lame and your ice ain't real. I can tell you ain't no plug cause your price ain't real. I'm the type of nigga cut the lean and up price on seals, nigga. Oh, we on, gang. Hey, Helly. Oh, we on this right now, nigga. You still riding, see? Bitch.
Hey, I made it out the hood, I hope you proud of me. Baby, when you suck the dick, do it properly. Hey, I'm headed to the top, it ain't no stopping me. Hey, he gotta be a star, I swear he gotta be.
Mama look, I'm finally on TV, long way from poverty. No, my brother got my back, them boys don't slide for me. How the fuck I blow through 30,000, I got that shit on me. Flying through the city, glitch it up, they can't get rid of me.
Smoking on that gas like a metro. I know you a fan, but nigga, back up. Made it from the bottom, got my racks up. I ain't beefing by no bitch if I done had her. Ay, I need a new bitch. They was watching me, I went and got a new whip. Took my rollie, busted down, I got a new wrist. Don't lose your life for all that flexing on that cool shit. Wait your turn, nigga, it ain't your time. Just like my diamonds, I just wanna shine. Got them racks, but I go hard like I ain't got a dime. And I'm gon' put one in your top, you think by taking mine.
25 shots out there, that fiend, they might take your mind. Told her, bro, you signed up for this shit, better not drop a dime. And I know them niggas want my spot, better fall in line. They don't need no perky when it's murder time. Choppers up, then your niggas killing for no reason. Took my water, now we spinning for
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Yo, back in the building. DJ Don Picasso on the mix. We got pay-per-view Lou in the building. T-Mac snapping just came off the table. We got Mr. VSOP just came off the table. We got my boy Rob coming to the table. Yes, sir. So Lou, man, welcome to the table, bro. What's the word? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Hey, man, appreciate you for coming through, bro. Happy to have you here, dog. Most definitely. So, yeah, man, been following you for a minute, bro. Appreciate, all the support you've been giving me, dog. So I definitely had to return the love, bro. See what you're doing, bro. Nothing but respect to it, bro. I know it's hard out here. So in terms of the music, bro, what's keeping you motivated?
Just life, just my city, just the things around me and people like me.
Definitely, bro. I see you was in New Orleans not too long ago.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people go to New Orleans and they go to Bourbon Street.
Yes, sir.
You ain't just on Bourbon.
No, sir.
Talk about that, bro. Talk about
yes,
that,
sir.
bro.
Yeah, I spent most of my time in New Orleans in the 3rd Ward.
Yeah.
Calliope and the Desire and shit with Desire, the 9th Ward. But I spent most of my time in Calliope and the Magnolia.
I ain't never been out there, bro. I don't even know what it's like.
It's real dope. One of the buildings that's still there is P.O. building. So it's just like real nostalgic, inspiring for me. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
They say it's one of the most dangerous places on earth, but it was more inspiration to me. Definitely. And I like being close to my roots,
Most definitely.
Respect.
Definitely. So you born and raised in St. Pete?
Yeah, I was born and raised in St. Petersburg.
Okay, then. So on the music tip, bro, Elevated Music, bro. One song that really stuck out to me, bro. I don't know if you remember that one. It's your song, so I know you remember it.
Yes, sir, definitely.
So yeah, definitely. So just talk about that one, dog. I mean, of your of your songs, you know, in terms of your style, like how would you really describe your style to somebody that had never heard you before?
Life stories, real facts.
Right.
Really, life stories, real facts, free game. You know what I mean? My experiences, the music I make, like I say, for me and people like me, and I make music about my life and my experiences and the things I've witnessed, because I feel like in my walk of life, that's the only thing I feel is meaningful to me. You know what I mean? Where I can go to sleep at night and can be content with myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to leave a legacy behind, trying to leave some, an impact behind that people can appreciate.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
You a father?
No, I'm not no father.
Okay, me neither, bro. One day, bro, Lord willing, bro.
Lord willing.
Most definitely. So, another song that I fuck with of yours, bro, is that I know when I asked you what songs you want to play tonight, you said based on a true story, but then you changed it to another one.
First Love.
First Love. So we definitely gonna play the tracks. But what based on a true story, bro, what was the what's the science behind that one, bro? That one stuck out to me too.
It was in the wake of when the young man was shot 38 times by the police.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like at the house, and I was like, you would never know the truth because these motherfuckers always lying.
Right.
And I wasn't even like a rhyme that was just on my mind.
Right.
And I just started writing. Like I don't write, I've been saying it for years, I don't write my music. Like something else write my music. You know what I mean? Like I can't write unless that something else
is motivating.
No, unless that something else like open like the drains, like the spout. Like I can't. I can sit there and write and I'll trash it. I don't like this. I don't like this.
So basically, that spout of creativity, it opened up in you.
I don't know what it is. I just know some kind of outside force. Be like, here you go. You've been grateful and appreciative enough this week.
You put a time limit on how long it take you to develop a song?
Because my creative process is so unorthodox that I just like I could be doing anything. And when, like he said, when the inspiration come, I just stop everything and write it before I lose it. Like Michael Jackson, he said his shit used to come to him while he sleep. And he'd say like sometime the sleep spirit or whatever would tell him like, if you don't go to sleep, I'm gonna get Prince this song. And like I be feeling like that, like when the like Back from the Dead, I don't know if you know that song, Back from the Dead. I had just came into a situation, like a real blessed situation with my music. And I got on my knees in my kitchen and I thanked God for the situation and told him how appreciative I was and praised him for a while. And then when I sat on my couch, the song Back from the Dead just wrote itself. The cadence, the delivery, the everything. It just, as soon as the beat played, shout out to, I think, either Chillface or it was Chillface or 100K.
Yeah.
100 Banks made that beat, you know what I'm saying? And they gave me the Google Drive with the beats, and I'm going through the beats, hundreds of beats. And the beat come by me and the song just write itself. I'm just writing what the Mojo tell me to write. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like you got divine intervention in your music, bro. That's what it sounded like, man.
I hope it don't never go away.
That's real.
Boy, so when it comes to your projects, bro, I know you got 4 albums out. 4 albums too. I know you dropped the first one in 2019.
Yes, sir. Under Pressure.
And then Under Pressure, then you came with
Never Too Much Pressure.
Never Too Much Pressure. So talk about the transition from the first one to the second one.
Under Pressure was a vibe. A lot of vibes, like real hungry, real angry. And like I say, the inspiration that just come to me, Rendezvous wrote itself. Basquiat wrote itself. You know what I'm saying? Dancing with the Devil came out of anger, angry time, dark place for me. And I feel like it turned out well. And Never Too Much Pressure came in a real dark, it's like spooky place. My brother had just committed suicide in April 2nd, 2019.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
And 62 days after that, I lost a good friend of mine, EJ. And
definitely.
It just
rest in peace to EJ.
Oh yeah, God bless the dead. For real, rest in peace to E. Rest in peace to Greg Johnson. Rest in peace to John Taylor Llewellyn, EJ. Everybody who we lost. Rest in peace to everybody who lost somebody. I love y'all. But it just like wrote itself. Voodoo.
See you gave a page of respects to a couple of people I know on one of your songs. You mentioned rest in peace Zayana. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about that.
Oh yeah, I honestly I don't really want to talk about that.
You don't even want to talk about that one?
Sir.
Yeah.
God bless, respectfully. Yes, sir.
Definitely. So in terms of the music, bro, I know you did a feature with Coley P, bro.
Yes, sir.
Big move.
Oh yeah, that was
all
big.
the artists, bro. What made you go pick out Coley?
The chemistry, like I was talking to a lot of artists at the time. I don't want to say nobody's name, but I was talking to a lot of artists at the time, and like some of them was real bougie, some of them was like divas, like it'd be a lot of personalities in this shit. But like Coleon, it's like, hey bro, I'm trying to do this, and he was like, okay, well what you got for what you trying to do? I'm like, I got this. Call me when you got this. All right, bet. I call him back. He say call him in 24 hours. I call him back in 25 hours. He had changed his number. And one of my cousins real close to him. So I called a cuz, whoop-de-whoop. And he like, okay, he wants you to call this number. He like, why you ain't tell me I was your cousin? Like, cause I don't like the name drop. I know him. I might know whoever. But he like, okay, well just send me what you got. Send me whatever you got. And I sent it. He sent it back in like 6 days. We wasn't in the studio together. You know what I'm saying? That song wasn't even wrote until he sent me his portion of it. You know what I'm saying? That song, a lot of people think that song came from me writing the song. Coley, that was a Coley song. You know what I'm saying? I just sent him the beat.
So he gave it to you?
Lambo made a beat. Lambo like, here go these 3 beats. You send one of them to Coley, or send all of them to Coley. And I sent the 3 to Coley, and that's the one he used. And he sent it back. I had never heard the record, heard nothing on it. I didn't know what direction he was going in. I ain't know none of that. And he sent it back. I'm listening like, man, it's dope. I like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was just like, I be in New Orleans, and like I was really like inspired by that musically a lot. You know, the T.T. Tuckers and Soulja Slims and you know what I mean, Juvenile and
that bounce vibe.
Yeah, that bounce vibe, and also like the true story element of it, like, you know what
storytelling.
That's why my music, like, people like, man, people don't want to hear that shit all the time, but like that's why I do it, because I know if I can reach one child who on a destructive path, and they be like, well, Louis told me when I die this happened. Louis told me, you know, natural life in prison mean, you know, natural life in prison. You know what I'm saying? No possibility to parole. Louis told me Florida PRR system, you know what I mean? You get in trouble one more time, one more violent offense, you got to go back and redo what they did the first time, and they give you 4 more years of parole when you get out. Louis told me when I do this, it's going to hurt my mama. I don't want to live that life no more. Definitely. Tell them consequences. Like, tell them, like, when you die, this what happened to your body. You know what I'm saying? Your bowels release and shit instantaneously. And then nothing nobody can do for you. And your mama got to carry you, and you weigh 3 times what you weighed before. And when you tell them these things, they really like see it differently.
Oh, yeah, that's going to open up somebody eyes. They never heard that talk before.
Because we see so many of our partners, but we don't really like, it don't really set in. Because what I learned in my life is at a certain age, it be like real for you.
Definitely, bro. Let's go to some music, bro. I know you want to, you know, got more to say. I definitely, you know, feel that, man. Let's go to some music, man. Let the listeners feel what you talking about over that mic, bro.
Yes, sir.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Hey, Lambo, tap that beat,
Jesus, I rebuke you in the imps. I'll send you back to the pits of hell. Is there anybody here who wanna drive out the enemy? Because the book says that were 2 of you together, touching and agreeing.
St. Petersburg, my city, if you live a 30, that's a long life. Crackhead mothers breastfeed full of cocaine on the street light. Old people talking on the front porch, double dutch and jump rope, the murder capital. So many pass away from gun smoke, my city. What the police racist, but the women pretty. Murder ones are homicide, babies dying, mama's crying. Palm trees and purple weed, my paradise, that's outside. The police kill us all the time, they shot them 38 times. No days off, we hustle hard from January to December. Long live Paris, shot through a bedroom window. Babies in the streets at the playground of the candy lady. The state of Florida want us deceased or incarcerated. I love my city. St. Petersburg, my city, and my city shit is real. People raw, scam and try to feed their kids and pay their bills. Stand over niggas with dirty pistols, murder, kill. Shout out to Joint Park Projects, that's where my granny used to live. Liquor stores on every corner in the city where I live. Poverty, cries in a bucket, fuck it, let me ball and chill. They giving niggas life in prison, fuck he gon' do it all them years. They hung a nigga on 9th and 2nd Avenue, it give me chills. For real, my city, 1,000 caskets buried under the dome. Now the Rays leaving the city, they tryna find a new home. They found him dead in Lake Magor with no shoes on his feet. I don't know what the fuck you heard, but I'm from South St. Pete. I love my city.
St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete, Florida.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Who showed me love? I'm gonna tell y'all who showed me love in Texas. On God, right hand to the Bible. Von Miller.
Von
Miller showed me love. That was my classmate.
Hey, Von Miller showed us some love, man. Hey,
like Von, we had the old school desk. Von's desk was right here. My desk was right here. I never knew who he was.
Bro, we had the Fountain Blue. We had the Fountain Blue. Our section right here, they section, he's showing us too much. They ain't know us from a can of paint.
Tell him, man.
Ruin.
Vaughn, Joe, hey, all them boys.
But that was a high record, bro.
Thank you, definitely. Yeah, he called me Florida like it was my first name.
That was a high record,
like
bro.
we was cool. He used to tell like this inspiration right here. Man, we always talk about manifestation.
Right.
Vaughn was kind of troubled child a little bit. He had a good upbringing, but he was kind of like class clown. He was a big jock on campus, big Letterman jacket full of patches. And like the teacher be like, Vaughn, you ain't gonna be shit. And Vaughn be like, I'm going to the NFL one day. He was 16 years old. Highest paid defensive player in history of the NFL.
Number 2 overall draft pick.
You heard him say that though. You heard him say that.
I watched. He used to stand up, tell the teacher, "Fuck you, I'm going to NFL one day." You know who I am?
Yeah.
Like talking to her like that. You know who I am?
Not cocky, comfy.
No, cocky. You know who I am? I'm going to NFL one day. We live in Texas. Football is God. Talk to her just like that, and then
it's hard to argue that though.
It's hard to argue. We watching the draft. Cam Newton, number 1 overall.
Vaughn come right behind.
Von Miller, what?
Out of Texas A&M,
go crazy.
Yeah, man.
DeSoto High School, my classmate for a year. Soaked up so much game from him. He used to like to listen to me. Right, he called me Florida.
No,
shout out to Von Miller.
You ain't never reach out to him. Man, reach out to that man, bro. He gonna fuck with you, bro. For what? Or they were dogs. We lit right now. It was dogs.
Yeah, for real.
Might as well.
End of the day, man, that's life, bro. You gonna run into people, they gonna be there for a reason or for a season, bro. You met that man had an impact on you, goddamn it. So
definitely.
you know what I'm saying?
On the
Probably
right,
had an impact on
again.
him on the low.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, it's crazy out here, bro. But what's next for you, bro?
I'm dropping a project titled The Art of Applying Pressure in like 6 months. Nobody know about it, but y'all know.
Bro, I like the consistency of the pressure.
It's already together. Like, it's finished. And we're going to put it out in like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Lambo, the producer, executive produced the whole project. He also executive produced the whole Lambo Supreme. Shout out to Lambo, the producer, one of the greatest producers in the world.
So that's where the Lambo Supreme come from, your collaboration.
Yeah, Lambo, the producer, and Louis Supreme.
Oh, that's hard.
Yes, sir.
All right, talk about that boy. Shout out to that boy Gary Gaines, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to Gaines, man. Gaines. Shout out to the whole Money Green Entertainment. Shout out to Aaron Green. Shout out to Chauncey P. Shout out to Queso. Shout out to Gary Gaines. Gary Gaines just put his soul into the shit like from day one. Definitely. Like, it ain't never no promises. It ain't never none of that. And he just was like, he one of the people who let me know like from the beginning, like, hey, Rendezvous, one of the greatest songs composed ever in history, any genre. Like, and to hear him say this, never met me before in his life. I've never seen him before.
And that's the song we're going to next, right? Rendezvous? Definitely. So that's a solid segue, bro. So what else you want to tell the people, bro, before you get up out of here, man?
I want to tell the people on pay-per-view, Lou, I love St. Pete. I love everybody who go through adversity. You're not going through it alone. Take care of your mental health. Take care of the people that love you. I want to tell everybody, goddamn, shout out to the CFLS, Carefree Lifestyle. You know what I mean? Shout out to T-Mac, been snapping. You know what I mean? Everybody it's a respect thing with me. You know what I'm saying? I just love my city so much. I want to tell y'all what that first song I played, that first love song, that comes from an old Ray Charles song. A lot of us don't know that, especially our generation. He came to the Manhattan Casino back in the days, and he say St. Pete met his baby there. So we don't know, what happened to anything, but that boy Lambo so
Dropping
sick.
gems.
Lambo so sick with them beats that we was able to bring that to life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ray.
Definitely, man. So before you go, man, tell the people where they can find your music at, man.
You can find me on all platforms under Pay-Per-View Lou, paper like a paper plane, View VUELUE, Pay-Per-View Lou, YouTube. And if you love me by Louis Supreme, you can also find it under Louis Supreme under YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. They combine my accounts for me.
There it is.
Yeah.
So let's kick to this rendezvous, man.
Yes, sir.
Stay out.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Y'all niggas need to get up out of the hood understanding that it's bigger than life. Just sitting around on your ass, get your money up. Nigga can't stop you, but all you can do is just get your money by yourself. When this nigga put a drop for y'all niggas know, this shit ain't nothing but the truth.
Rest in peace, they shot him in his face multiple times. They finding bodies every day, I'm numb, I can't even cry. My lady fighting diabetes while I'm fighting these devils. I live on that level, they wanna see me hit with that metal. Paint pictures with virgin blood, blessings and murder thugs. Killed before his first piece of pussy, a virgin thug. Jesus died at 33 years old, his world is pitiful. Crack cocaine on every street corner, shit is critical. Single mothers killing babies, fathers are pivotal. Labels raping niggas, fuck a deal, fuck a interview. Gave a blue face $100 to a homeless lady. They don't feel my struggle, so I tell them fuck you, pay me. They laughing at my pain, all my niggas catching cases. Spending 95 money, counting small faces. Niggas was squeezing at me, now they tweeting at me. I don't wanna see you dead, I just wanna see you happy. Had to hustle with no sleep, I'm tryna make it. Murder once, homicide driving me crazy. Show them love, somebody tell me why they hate me. Fuck 12, cause they love to kill our babies. We sell narcotics in the streets and it's so hot. Each and every night we hitting gunfire. Chases with the law, we running red lights. Quarter ounce a day to keep my head right. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. Money moves, ghetto baby. Let's rendezvous, my baby. The honey's blue, ghetto baby. Money moves, ghetto baby. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. The honey's blue, ghetto baby. Let's rendezvous, my baby. Had to hustle with no sleep, I'm tryna make it. Murder once, homicide driving me crazy. Show them love, somebody tell me why they hate me. Fuck 12, cause they love to kill our babies. We sell narcotics in the streets and it's so hot. Each and every night we hitting gunfire. Chases with the law, we running red lights. 12 a.m. in Dallas, sipping white Hennessy, hummus and grease salad. Just put a model on my block list, my heart is absent. I'm my father's child, product of my daddy, not content with my life. I can't exist without ice, my cuz was sentenced to life. I was raised upright, but now I'm paying the price for breaking hearts and making women think I'll make her my wife. Decadent flows, my bars covered in ice, sipping prescriptions like I just left CVS. These rappers bitches like my lady when she PMS. I hardly ever wear my VVS. These new niggas gay, and I'm old school like a VHS. Running red lights, sipping white Hennessy. I'm praying 5 times a day, bless my enemies. The block's so hot, every day a cop get shot. 7 grams in a dirty ass Pyrex pot. Soul searching, niggas kill each other, hoes twerking. Satisfied with poverty, living with no purpose. Preacher teach us knowledge, bodies found in the garbage. There's way more niggas in prison than niggas in college. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. Let's rendezvous, my baby. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. Had to hustle with no sleep, I'm tryna make it. Murder once, homicide driving me crazy. Show them love, somebody tell me why they hate me. Fuck 12, cause they love to kill our babies. We sell narcotics in the streets and it's so hot. Each and every night we hitting gunfire. Chases with the law, we running red lights. Quarter ounce a day to keep my head right. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. Let's rendezvous, my baby. Money moves, ghetto baby. Run and shoot, ghetto baby. Let's rendezvous, my baby. Had to hustle with no sleep, I'm tryna make it. Murder once, homicide driving me crazy. Show them love, somebody tell me why they hate me. Fuck 12, cause they love to kill our babies. We sell narcotics in the streets and it's so hot. Each and every night we hitting gunfire. Chases with the law, we running red lights. quarter ounce a day to keep my head right.
Niggas need to listen. Representing for all my niggas. Send a shout out to my nigga Jock. Y'all niggas hold it down. Get them niggas what they need, man.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
I support everything.
And we back live on the radio, Power Plug Radio, night and day with MK. We gonna get the show back moving. We got some more energy for y'all, some more knowledge for y'all, some more food for thought for y'all. That was Louis Supreme Rendezvous that just got off. Make sure y'all tap into bro on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all tap into that boy T-Mac on all streaming platforms. But next, we're going to shift the focus over to some, money management, wealth management, credit checking, credit repairing, getting your life right, planning for success.
The money man, huh, Mike?
The money man in the building, not the rapper, but the, the next best thing. You feel me? What's up, my boy?
My brother, I appreciate the invite, though. This is awesome. Like Lou said, man, this is definitely going some places. I couldn't wait to get here.
Appreciate you for coming,
I didn't want to put my Puerto Rican
bro.
voice on. So
nah,
that's why I was taking
man, speak how you want to speak, man. You finna give us these gems,
Appreciate
right?
you for coming,
man.
bro.
Here to just bless the people. You said something earlier that makes sense. Just a lot of unity. That's what this is all about. I've seen, Mike, salute to you and what you've been able to create with the carefree lifestyle. I've been following that for a while too.
Definitely.
And it's all about support, bro. That's why I'm here right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's how we first met, right? We was on the panel together, right?
I was gonna say, we was on the panel at St. Pete College.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet. Who was it? There was a couple people there. Reggie. That's why I was like, I know where Justin.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Reg to make that connect. That was my first experience in front of that many kids.
Yeah, man, definitely,
that was pretty
man.
dope.
That's solid. I didn't even know y'all knew each other. That's what's up. Small world.
Small world, man.
Work hard, man.
Definitely. But yeah, Rob, man. So I just wanted to bring you on, bro. Give the world some insight, some food for thought. A lot of people see you out here making moves. Might not know what it is you got going on, but it is, something that can change people's lives. I see what you're doing. Been watching you for a minute as well, and positive campaign that you on. All you out here doing is trying to change somebody's life by displaying the lifestyle that you live and showing them that you can live it too.
Yeah.
So what you feel like is the main mission, bro? What's your main message, bro?
To break them generational curses, man. I grew up. I'm from Harlem originally.
Okay.
So I was born in Puerto Rico. Shout out to the country. Raised in Harlem. And I came to St. Pete when I was like 13.
Solid.
I went to Lakewood all 4 years. So I was there with the whole family.
Damn. So what year you graduated from Lakewood?
08.
08.
Yeah.
We was there at the same time, but
I was probably like a freshman.
See, that's what's up, bro. That's crazy. Because at the end of the day, it's like I don't remember you, but I think I remember seeing you.
Yeah. There wasn't too many Hispanics that spoke English at Lakewood.
For some reason, I got a vision in my mind, like a tall tee and a hat to the back.
That's pretty much it. My first day of high school, I was in pink and white. I was all Cameroned out.
Hey, you still Harlem, huh?
A little bit.
Hey, there it is.
I put that out earlier. My mindset changed. It changed my environment, but I'm still the same person.
That's what it is, bro.
So.
My boy told me the other day that you was still doing the Timbs with the shorts in St. Pete.
Yeah.
Keeping it, you know what I'm saying?
You
gotta stay to yourself, bro. That's what it is, bro. What you was about to say, J Mills?
Now I was just saying, man, coming from New York, having that foundation to come from north to south, man, how did that impact you?
Man, it was tough. At first, I ain't gonna front, respect the city, but it was a big culture shock. 2004, I was 13. I was already riding my bike through the streets. In New York, everybody in elementary and junior high, that's what we call the middle school, they all went to school together. So we kind of raised up together. So taking me from that environment to St. Pete was like, it was a whole nother, I had no idea how I was going to, no friends, no family. It's just always been me and my moms. I'm an only child. She's a single parent. So shout out to the single parents, the single moms, man. That's mom and pop.
Definitely.
But she wanted to get me out the city. I don't blame her.
I
was getting down that wrong track anyway. And she moved me out here, and you know what I mean? I went to Lakewood. They said Hollywood High. I said, oh, that sounds dope.
Can't be listening to them lies, man.
Yeah, we got Bogey in the building.
And then from there, like I started working in, Chick-fil-A was one of my first jobs. I used to detail cars, so I did a little bit of everything.
Okay.
And then got laid off and fell into finance. I started working at the Amscots around here. Amscot, first location was at 62nd Avenue South, right around the corner from the school where the old
Right.
sweet,
Where the
sweet
old
bay
cash and
was.
carry.
Yeah. So I used to see the teachers coming there getting cash advances. I used to see everybody like trying to get. Yeah, man, it was crazy. And I was only 18.
Dang.
So I was like, man, I don't want to be in that position.
That's
you know,
crazy.
and then seeing the way my mom, raised us up, shout out to her. She held it down, but they did great. But I see my family struggle. So when I came here and I seen people got white fences and houses and they got their own grass, I was like, oh yeah, we need to get some of this.
Definitely.
And
So in
yeah,
terms of
man.
that driving force, you feel me? Working at Amscott, low key changed your life.
Yeah, I seen everybody coming in there and getting stuck in that cycle.
Right, bro.
And then it was my people
Right,
too.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, how can I used to be that one, how can I get you out of this cycle?
Right.
And just educate you and if don't bring me that check because they're gonna take it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like kind of deals. But
that's hard.
it opened the door for finance for me to really understand more so I could teach more. I always
hard.
learn with an intent to teach.
Yeah, and I think that in our society today, it's like that instant gratification, right? So it's like everybody wants everything now. So they will come in there and get that cash advance. And they thinking, I got this money now, but that interest isn't always considered.
Tax
so that,
season?
Exactly. That 30% interest that they're going to hit you with on that advance.
Go cash a $7,000 check, get charged $700.
Exactly.
But you see the 6,000 coming in, so you're not worried about the fee at that time.
Exactly.
Not knowing that was a rent payment you just gave up. It was wild, man. So
True.
that led me to the bank. I started working at Bank of America after that.
So in terms of like all the financial positions that you was in, all learning stuff, now you equipped all them tools in your kit, and now you fully equipped to do what you're doing now.
We got the arsenal prepared. It was
Right.
like 10 years, man. I did 5 years with Scott. I did like 5-6 years with Bank of America.
Right.
And I seen a client come in and the credit score was up like 150 points from a time that I sat with them, and it caught my attention. I'm like, man, I speak English, Spanish. I grew up here. Like, you know how many people, that's more people that walk out the bank with bad credit than good credit.
Right.
So I just seen the opportunity to help more people. That's what I'm about. And then they told me you could get paid for it too. So I'm like, I'm not really looking at the income. You know, if I could just get the info for free, I'm down.
Definitely.
But they was like, look, you sending people our way, we gonna pay you. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not gonna turn away the money.
Right.
And it was a conflict of interest with the job. They weren't really trying to hear that.
Of course not.
But around tax season, you know, I was able to help so many people that I made what I made monthly at the bank in my first 2 weeks. So it kind of changed my mindset to be like, yeah, I'm worth more than $20 an hour.
And what year was this?
That was 2018. 2017, around this time, December, is where I got my foot in the door with that company.
Right.
And by March, I was out the door on my own.
And I respect that, man. You know, you took a gamble on yourself. You know, you took that risk. And I
High
think
risk, high reward.
a lot of times people are, scared to take that risk. I'll tell you, and Mike can tell you, I'm probably the most risk-averse motherfucker you ever meet, right? I don't take too many risks. I'm very calculated, right? But
Definitely.
I think that speaks a lot of volumes to you is that you were willing to take that risk to propel not only yourself, but also help the community and really bring that unity and more education around really this credit market, this debt market, man, because it's not a topic that people are really talking about. They're more concerned about Gucci than actually paying that damn credit card off
priorities.
and being able to just to save that money so you can go buy that house with the picket fence.
Yeah, I'll be
so
the
you
one to
can
tell
go on
you
that
too.
vacation.
I'll be the one to call you out. Don't tell me you ain't got the money for it.
Hey, there it is.
And our people, we need that. We don't get that push.
Yeah.
You know, usually they scared to push somebody in the right direction. Why? You know, I don't fear that. So and the ambition for me to get out of work, it was for my kids, time freedom. You know, I almost became the weekend dad. Went through the court system, went through all of that. I grew up in it anyway, so I already knew it. But my kids got out of school at 1:30 in Tampa, and I was getting out of St. Pete Bank of America at 4:30. So those numbers ain't add up.
You getting caught in that traffic too.
Yeah. That bridge, I touched it too many times. You know,
crazy.
So that was a big motivation for me to be like, I know if I help more people get what they want, I'll get what I want. And the time with my kids meant more to me than any check they pay me.
You made that decision back in 2018.
2018.
What you just said. And now since 2018, you see the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, man. Like you said, people ain't patient. You got to be patient if it's in music. I know I'm listening to y'all. A salute to y'all, what y'all do. But it's the same thing in any business venture. You know, I feel that your first 5 years, like my first 4 years in this business, I feel like I just graduated college and I never went to school. I barely made it out of Lakewood. Shoot, people don't know. It took me 4.5 months to get my diploma. I went to Tomlinson to get my regular points and get out of there because I was working full time with my mom's when I was like 15. So I wasn't worried about that.
In terms of like motivation for people who, you know, feel like education is the only way, you show them, or you're walking, you know, living proof that it's not the only way.
No, it is, but self-education is better.
Right, self-education.
Yeah.
So is levels to education.
There's different levels to it. So
Right.
I'm like, I never had an opportunity to go to college. That wasn't even in the thought process with my mom's and what we was going on. So I'm like, I got to get to the check regardless of what it is. I was detailing cars. I was doing what I had to do to help her out. But when I seen the finance thing, I'm like, I'm seeing these guys in AC and the tie and shirt. I'm like, but there ain't a lot of Latinos doing this, especially not here.
Right.
So I put my foot in the door and a lot of faith, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that if you put somebody back against the wall, they're going to do what they need to do to survive. I came from that.
Yeah, I was saying, I think you hit on a big topic there, right? In terms of you finding a niche market that you can really service, right? So that bilingual, you know, market, right? Or that, you know, Latino market, I would say, to be politically correct, right? If they don't have an advocate for it and you provide that, you know, that outlet for them, I think that's big, man. And really,
it's a blessing, man. Like, you know, I thank God every day because if it wasn't for that, I don't know where I would be at right now, you know, but the opportunity to service the English community, especially Hispanic and African American specifically, which we need the most help anyway.
Right.
Disrespect, it is what it is. And then I also impact the Spanish community and the deaf community. I actually got,
That's big.
I got the only team in my whole company. I got 200 deaf agents in my team that do what I do in sign language.
And speaking of the number
awesome,
of
man.
agents, bro, you mentioned 200. You didn't say a small number. You said that it's 200 agents on your team.
Yeah.
So in terms of how you got to that number, talk about marketing, bro, because I see you on social media. You big into that.
Yeah, I had
And it's
to learn it,
required,
man.
bro. So talk about how important marketing is to growing whatever it is you're trying to do.
It's huge. Think about McDonald's.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Nike and all these companies. Like McDonald's still got commercials. You know them arches. They put a lot of money into it though.
Right.
You know, so I any type of business advice that I could give somebody is that you have to budget a percentage of what you bring in towards your marketing and your branding. Look what you did with your sweaters. You know what I mean? And everything that you do. So like when I started, I wasn't big on social media because I was pulling 80-hour weeks at Am Scott. So it wasn't really no time for me to get on the gram or whatever was out at that time. And so when I really started seeing you could touch more, you know, on this platform, we could touch hundreds, if not thousands of people. Why not leverage it?
I talk about the transition mentally, bro, that you had to make because you at one point worked for somebody else.
Yeah, I had 3 jobs when I started this.
And they weren't jobs that you know, promoted yourself at. You was there doing what you had to do to get that money.
You know what's crazy? I kind of showed it though.
Yeah,
I didn't promote it. Like I wasn't like, yo, I'm top manager at the Bank of America or showing my name tags, but I showed I was behind the desk. You know, because people need to relate to that. Like I can show them a flashy lifestyle before I get it, and be like, this is where I'm going, manifestation, like you said. But I feel that with social media is more showing them the process, and that's what leading back to patience. You know, people could relate to me because they could look back from 2018 and be like, man, he been consistent for 4 years, and now everything he said he was going to get, he got. But it was because he was patient. He kept working when the results wasn't there yet.
Yeah, you give them something they can believe in, man. I respect that.
Yeah.
Now, for the person who, again, hasn't ever really used social media to market nothing because they never had a reason to.
Yeah.
Like people get on social media for reasons.
Yeah.
And the reason don't always be to market something.
Yeah.
So for the person that is starting that business, does need to grow that team, like how do you go about changing your focus in terms of how you use social media?
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a resume. That's the way I look at it. I'm like, man, think about if you looked at your social media, would you hire you? You know what I mean? Like, if
I hire you, but for what?
For what you want.
You got to know what you want.
You got to know your avenue.
Right.
So
right,
if I'm doing music,
Right.
if I'm doing finances, I can't be. We can't be doing the exact same thing. You know what I mean?
No.
So I got to dress the part.
Right.
So one of the first things that I did, again, I am the one who wear the Timbs and the shorts and the fitted, and that's me on a regular basis. But understanding business, I had to professionalize my whole thing and learn that I could do both.
Right.
You know, that I could throw the suit on and clean it up and then throw the Timbs on right afterwards and still close the room.
Definitely.
It don't matter what I'm wearing, you know, because what's coming out of me is the asset. You know what I mean?
Gotta be versatile, man. You gotta be a chameleon in these days. Seriously.
Oh, you got to. But social media is such a big platform. Like, so I was like, man, all right, I'm gonna professionalize my page. I don't really take pictures of myself, but people need to see who you are. A lot of people are billboards on social media, and nobody knows who you are as a person.
But did somebody have to like convince you that this is what you need to do, or you made this change on your own?
Nah, man, I just copy the right cat. I see people having success on these type of platforms, and I'm like, they're no different than I am.
That's what I'm saying. You got to see it to believe it.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So you got to have some type of influence. It got to come from somewhere.
Of course. And people started to blow up on social media, and I'm like, I know I don't want to be that person. Be like, no, I'm not gonna be on here, and I'm not gonna show my family because it's risky. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna show my kids. But man, I feel like if you don't share it, you stopping other people's blessings. So like I've been through stuff. Like my mom's, she's a cancer survivor. Shout out to all the cancer survivors. She's a breast cancer survivor. So through that process, I documented it. Like showing that I was there at the chemos and still working my job and still building my business, and I was still a father, at the same time. Not just painting a picture like everything pretty. I show them the dirty, So
give him a dose of realism. Show him already.
I don't care if my beard clean or not. If I feel like jumping on a live and sharing something, you're gonna see how I am.
Definitely.
And I just became a product of the product and showing people that certain decisions would change everything. There was nobody in my family with good credit. I couldn't get a cosign if I wanted to. But somebody got to be the first one.
Definitely.
And the info is out here, self-education. You can get it. College didn't teach me to get a house. I bought my first crib at 19. Right off of 38th Avenue and Queen Street. So I was 19 years old, 2010. Market crashed in 08. I was one of the beneficiaries in that time. Because at 18, I got a secure credit card. Everybody's scared of credit cards. Right. Don't be scared. Right. They should be scared of you.
With the right interest rate, credit cards can be your friend.
Yeah, for real. And they could, using other people's money. So I built that up. I got a sofa payment from Badcock. That was one of the spots that I used. And just paying my electric bill on time, just paying my rent on time. And at 19, I could only bill for a year. So I became passionate about showing people that they can do that. I had a mortgage before I could get my first drink.
How did you know about credit? Because you worked at the bank. So
I really didn't. So I didn't know much about it. I just know I did some research, obviously, like just basics. But because of that home ownership process at 19 is what really kicked it into gear. Because I was walking my girl's dog in a lot, and I seen all these signs with hey, if you want to buy a house, and I had a baby on the way. At 18, my daughter was coming. So I'm like, man,
run it.
I'm gonna call this number, and I'm gonna just ask for info. People scared to ask the questions. I'm like, look, I'm 19 years old. What I gotta do to get a house like that? How much this cost?
Right.
There's no stupid question. Oh, it runs 150,000. You have to have this amount. You have this. Okay, bet. Well, 150,000 ain't that bad compared to what I'm from New York. You can't get nothing for 150,000.
No, hell no.
And then I was like, all right, what I need to do? Build my credit, get a credit card, get something that reports. And just little by little, I started collecting info.
So what was the timeline from you calling that
number
number
year, man.
It took a year?
Yeah, about a year. I tell people, focus at least 6 months to a year on something that you want for real. A lot of people say they want things, but when they come to it, they don't really want it. You know what I mean? If you really want a house for your family, you want a nicer, reliable car, you shoot with a bad credit score, there's some places you can't work.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Amscot wouldn't have let me in if my credit was bad. I just didn't have no credit. So they was like, you 18, we'll let you come in.
Word.
And then Bank of America wouldn't, they're not going to let me deal with all that money with a 400 credit score. They think I'm going to take it.
Right.
So it's just passing on the info to be like, look, I made an awareness of it. And look, my cousin's here. Chris, shout out to him. This family, this my little cousin, even though he taller. You know what I'm saying? But height challenge. But because I made credit important in my family, he walking around with a 700 plus.
Okay,
you know what I mean? He's about to buy a house in the next year, and it's because I made it important.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel that if we make it important and we show the people what they need to see, and they need that push. So you'll see me aggressively on social media. Like, don't be at First Friday spending $500-$600 at the table.
Right.
When you
right,
could get
right.
something for a couple $100 and save you thousands of dollars long term.
Definitely.
Living within your means. And I actually think you said something very important, right, in terms of actually having strong credit and being able to actually buy a house, because not only did you buy a house, what did you do? You gained an asset that's going to continue to appreciate.
And it made money.
And if you look at the market right now, I mean,
bro, I made my first 6 figures in my house. I sold it 7
Exactly.
years later. I only owe $62,000. I sold it for $180,000.
Exactly.
And they cut me a check for $100,000. I'm like, bro, what you mean? I
Right.
cried, bro. I cried on the car and everything. I was
bro.
like, I made 6 figures on a check. And my mom is getting out of the chemo process. That's how I know God was working. So I'm like, with that money, I ain't go stunt. Well, I did a little bit, not too much.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But my stunt was, I got my mama what I could and a little vacation time because I felt like we deserved it. So I went back to the motherland in Puerto Rico and blessed my father's side of the family with some things. I'm always been a person to give, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
And I knew the results of that karma will come back.
Definitely, bro.
If it's just info to, if it's money, clothes, whatever I could give, I'm always been like that.
Yo, that 6 piece, you bought that shirt with all that glim on it, man. I mean, you
Yo,
blinded me over here.
It was
Damn,
funny.
man.
I bought this in Puerto Rico too. Like
That's dope.
But I'm that type of person that these kicks like 3 years old. I take care of them though.
Got to.
Because I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with a lot of stuff. So
Right.
like this sweater is like a couple years old and still got all the beads on it. Why?
Yeah.
Because I take care of the things that I do have. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I just want to say, Rob, man, really one thing I appreciate about everything you said is that you stayed disciplined, you stayed consistent with your process. And that's 2 things that I pride myself on. And within that becomes, a certain authenticity, right? Because people, like you said, they can look at your story from the start when things weren't so pretty and they can see you as a model of hope, So I think that's just big, man. I think that a lot of people that grow in certain elements, sometimes they lose themselves, but you really stayed true to that and you continue to inspire others. So, man, big shout out to you for that,
I
man.
appreciate it, man. And I just want to tell people it's not easy. You know what I mean? Like success in any business or industry, whatever you do, it's not easy.
At all.
That's dudes that's putting in, look at Kevin Hart. Look at all these names that they put in time, like years, man. I'm a big Eric Thomas fan. So that he kind of raised me online as a father. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him do so much for free and just give out value and motivate people. And now every time he touched the mic, he making $50K, $100K for 15
Every
minutes
time.
to an hour.
That's crazy.
But he did it for free in the process.
Right.
So he started building it. But people don't want to do the hard work in the beginning.
So talk about the importance of planting seeds.
Oh man, you got to be a farmer, bro. You can't be out here in hunting season. Like even the ducks and the deer, they know when it's hunting season.
Right.
They're not stupid. And so with this is understanding that you don't reap the fruit the same day you plant that seed.
So talk about farmers who get upset that they crop not growing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll do a little backstory, but have you ever heard of the Chinese bamboo? Right? Y'all know what that is. You got to water that thing for like 5 years, bro, before it grows. Imagine how crazy you look watering the plant every day for 5 years and there's nothing coming out the bottom. You don't see the results of it yet.
Right.
But not knowing that thing built the foundation 90 feet deep first
Facts.
before it shot up.
Right.
And then in 5 weeks, it shoots up 90 feet. So it's like it took 5 years of effort for a 90-day process or a couple weeks, but you got to see all the hard work. So I feel like that's why I mentioned college, because I feel like these 4 years, think about how many people go to school and they pay heavy dollars and don't work in the field that they in. So I feel like I paid the price with experience.
And that's actually, man, that's the biggest thing, because I went to school, graduated undergrad, Florida State, got my MBA, and honestly, the best thing I did for myself was get experience in my in the corporate lens, right?
Yeah,
because school,
and I respect school, man. Like I really do. It was hard for me. Like
it's not for everybody, bro.
For
and
everybody.
I think that's something that as a society, I hate to kind of segue, but we have to start encouraging other things, right? Self-education, right? You taught yourself about credit and built yourself a career. These trade schools around here, we have to start encouraging that, because all of our kids aren't going to school, right? Let's be real.
Not at all.
A lot of them want to be football players. A lot of them want to be artists. And sometimes those dreams aren't going to materialize, but they got to have a backup plan. Trade, self-education. That's something we got to continue to promote within our community. So definitely I'm aligned with that.
Overall, man, I just try to push positive aspects on everything. This year was more spiritual for me. I got baptized for the first time. 30 years old. You know what I mean?
Blessings, man.
And not that we didn't grow up believing it. It's just I didn't practice religion. We never went to church. You know, I got one-on-one mentorship with pastors now. Shout out to Shawnee and Dwayne House out there in Tampa, and they baptized me. And from that, you know, a couple months after that, I got engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Blessing, man.
Yeah, man. 2 days later, we bought the house, and then like 4 months, we actually officially got married before we did the wedding. We just wanted to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So
they say, look at God.
Yeah. So just trying to, because I came from a messed up relationship. I came from a bad background. I just want to show everybody that regardless where you came from, if you just keep putting in the work, because you won't want to give up. Like I definitely wanted to throw in the towel a couple times, but I kept looking at
that.
Perseverance.
Yeah, bro, you got to. Like I done went all this time to get to where I'm at right now. I'm gonna stop. And then if I stop, I gotta look my kids in the face and tell them that I stopped. You know, my kids see my car get repoed in the process, but they also see me come out the Benz dealership too. You know what I mean? So my son felt that. He said he gonna be 8 next month, and it hit me hard because he seen that happen. He seen me give up my house with his mom to sleep on a futon downstairs at my mom's crib for like a year just to stack back up. My car get took in the process. That's the type of shit that will discourage you. Like, yo, I'm putting all this hard work in, and now the bills ain't getting paid, and I'm doing this, and I left the job. There ain't no plan B after that. Well, I'm gonna say I'm going into entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna leave and go back to the bank after everything I've been preaching. Nah, you gotta. There's too many eyes.
Definitely.
So when I got the car, my car got paid for by the company, and when we went and picked it up, he cried, bro, in the car at 7, and I was like, yo, he felt that.
That's the faith that you had.
He felt that.
And he see his dad.
That's my new tagline on Facebook. I felt that. If I see something, you feel me? I felt that.
I felt that.
The other day was my first time saying I ain't feel that.
Yeah.
But like it was a chick, man. It was a chick. She said once you get $1,000 and you down to 900, you might as well spend the rest because it's going after that.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that theory?
Man. That to keep things basic, like just paying bills on anything that's reporting to the bureaus, man. Just pay them on time. Like whatever it is, just make sure I don't exceed 30 days late because that payment will tear you up for a while. And then when it comes to utilization of credit, which is the second major factor, if you got $1,000 limit, you want to stay under that 30% range. So yeah, because
no, that was $1,000.
Yeah,
if you have $1,000,
if you got $1,000, you don't want to exceed 300. You don't want to spend more than $300 because if you spent 900 out of 1,000, you got 90% of that car utilized.
Right.
So now they looking at you like a high risk.
So what percentage do you want to stay under?
Under 30.
Under 30.
Yeah, if you want to max it, stay under 9. And so you don't want to leave your credit cards on zero balance because then you're not utilizing them.
Right.
So between 1 and 9%, you get the maximum credit score with that.
Gotcha.
So and then keeping them as long as possible. So if you got a credit card you have for 5 years, keep it active. You know, because they look at that history. A lot of people don't have history built up on their credit because they never had nothing that reported to the bureaus. So having no credit is just as bad as having bad credit.
Right.
Nobody want to be the first one to give you the shot.
Right.
You know, that's why you got to do secure cards and put your own money in and stuff like that. So I teach people how to remove negative history from their credit reports, like collections, repos, evictions, bankruptcies, anything that's negative on a credit report, take it off. Be able to add on a credit card, be able to add their rent to their credit. How many people paying rent right now? And it shot up even more, but you don't get no credit on your report for that. The landlord do.
Right.
Yeah, you paying it, and they getting credit. So we get to put somebody rent on their credit report to help them build their score up too.
Definitely. That's the process that I'm currently in myself, bro. Disputing, taking stuff off, trying to get that score back right, bro. So I definitely need to,
Yeah, you're
y'all gonna come up though, man. Y'all gonna come up though.
But I do have somebody that I've been working with, a strong financial advisor I've been working with, and definitely been getting me on the right track. So shout out to them, and
that's what's important because once you learn that, you could teach it. You said kids earlier. You said God willing.
Definitely.
What you think about the people that say just fuck it though?
They gonna stay.
That you can't take it with you.
What you mean?
The people
that you
who
can't
say,
take the money with you.
Spend it now.
Yeah, but
take it with me.
my kids gonna be here. That's the way I look at it. Like I might not be able to take it with me, but that's selfish. Like my kids is gonna be, God willing, they here after I leave.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So who gonna look out for them?
Picture.
You gotta look at the big
gotta look at.
Ain't
the
nobody
big
look out for me. Like who gonna look out for them?
It's not. Kids in positions though, for real.
Yeah, for the people. If you don't care about your kids, you don't care about yourself.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
I got 4 children.
Yeah.
And all of them got a trust fund for when they
There you go.
18. Everybody the same amount of money.
Mhm.
I said it. Me and my wife said it. $18,000 at 18.
Yeah, that's
We
huge.
Save that money, and me and her save that money. So all 4 of my kids get $18,000
Yeah.
at 18.
Gotcha.
That's real.
What you do for a nigga like me with my own money? My kids are sick.
Yeah.
I say I don't care. I'm gonna spend it because I can't take it with me. What do you tell me?
Yeah.
I'm not leasing nothing.
I feel you.
I'm not doing credit cards.
Mhm.
My cars are paid for.
Yeah.
Everything is paid for. What do you tell me?
Yeah, what I look at is how you could continue to build a portfolio. Like you might not, you just want to spend the money, cool, because that time will go. Like we could make money back. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I'm just looking at the impact. I'm looking at residual impact. It's never been about, like, it's always been about my family to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and not saying that it's not with you or these people, but for me, it's like, yo, I know I can't take it with me, so why try to get rid of it,
Right.
And leave. I'd rather leave it with my son, and even though I don't know what they're gonna do with it, they might misspend it, they might,
Right, but that's
you know,
on
you
them.
never know.
I did my part.
But I guess
Right.
what? When I lay in that box, I'm gonna know that
I did
I
my
left
part.
everything that I could for them behind. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Real quick, and this is something you just said, right? In terms of everything paid for, you got money set to the side. What your focus should be on is appreciable assets, right? So maybe, you know, it's a house or real estate, and maybe you going to buy gold, something that you always know gonna have value.
Gonna give
right?
you more money to spend.
Exactly.
You want to spend more, you're gonna eventually run out. If you keep spending reckless, you ain't gonna have nothing else to spend.
Right. So you gotta
why
have
not build something that gets you spending on a regular?
Right.
You know, I could spend 10 racks a month if I got 50 coming in regularly.
Facts.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's only a certain amount of things that you're gonna buy that you're gonna be like, I got everything.
Come on, man.
And you gotta stack up.
You gotta
man.
know your limits,
Stack
bro.
up.
You gotta know
like
your
right
limits,
now,
bro.
I'm humble and grateful for. I came from the projects, so my little house, everything that I got,
You
that
appreciate
I'm
that
good.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
I'm happy with what I got. Now, how many people can I help get what I got?
That's real. And I think it's actually very important for our listeners. You know, we having you on this week. Last week we had Roy James on for Prudential, but it's seeing how the cycle actually, you know, everything connects, because he was talking about putting money away. You're talking about debt reduction and making sure that we're spending our money wisely. So, you know, I definitely think that is, you know, good for our listeners to hear both, you know, sides of it.
Yeah.
Definitely solid, bro. So again, bro, I appreciate you for coming on, bro.
No doubt, man.
It was time
I
for
was
it, and it's only the
excited.
beginning, bro. No,
I
these
was
building
like,
blocks.
ooh, I'm ready to go. Let's
Come
sign
on,
up.
come on, these building blocks, bro. So you know you know got the group, you know that you know
Yeah.
we're in. So any type of you know,
I'll touch base on
networking,
that real quick.
definitely,
Yeah,
you know.
I actually created a group called Real Kings Do Real Things, because I feel that I see a lot of women who have women empowerment events and hyping each other up, but you don't really see that with the gentlemen. It's usually competition or greed. You was mentioning that earlier, so I wanted to put people in a position to lead that at the house or get rid of it. You know, there's no competition here. Everybody was from a different industry who had success. You know, nobody was here on some sales pitch. So what I did, I got a private bar at the casino.
I hate I missed it, bro.
It's all right. We're gonna do it again. But we ended up getting like 45 to 50 men there.
Seen the
Everybody paid $40, 2 drinks and an appetizer. You know what I mean? And we just kicked it, and it was 3 hours. And I didn't even speak. Like they was all expecting, like, oh, I was gonna do a speech or something. But the vibe was so good,
so organic.
I just sat back and I'm like, everybody's having conversations, and get 45 to 50 African Americans or Hispanics together with alcohol, and probably something's gonna go down. All the conversations are gonna be left. Nothing went down. Conversations was about money and being leveling up. And I was like, bro, nothing came. I didn't make money off this event. You know what I mean? Everybody combined, and now my goal is to do another one with 200.
Yeah, you created that forum, man. So it's only natural that you're gonna continue to build on that, man.
Yeah.
So
My goal is
definitely big on that.
next year to do an event for like 1,500 people, and just, you know, bring some motivational speakers, something that the city hasn't done.
Definitely.
And I want to do it here in St. Pete.
Yeah, definitely stay connected with me on that, man. Definitely would like to help you, you know, connect some dots for you, you know, that I have, and leverage my connections for you. So man, let's stay connected on that.
Absolutely.
Definitely, man. Well, again, man, it's another episode of Night and Day with MK. We got a few minutes left on the podcast, so we're gonna just do what we do. Catch a quick vibe. It's Friday night, first Friday. Y'all be safe out here. I don't know where y'all going. You know, you got downtown St. Pete, downtown Tampa doing this thing. But whatever y'all do, you know what I'm saying. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. Wake up to see another day, Lord willing. But it's your boy Mike King signing off. DJ Don Picasso on the mix. Y'all stay tuned, man. Next Friday we lit, same time, same place. Power Plug Radio 1.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
cause a young nigga that made it. It's a fucking celebration. They hating cause a young nigga that made it. Ay. All this cash and they can't take it. I ain't even had no graduation. This OG got me levitating. I forgot to take my medication. Yo, bitch, you wanna give me top? She got cause I won't beat the ball. Go get my Cuban out the freezer box. Her face shoots and clutches like a red box. Extra space, tell your bitch to come this way. Pistols in the body, do you wanna play? You won't see a million niggas on the map. I'm chasing the millions just like money, man. My ass is colder. Young nigga ain't getting out the road. I came in here with 50 soldiers. We got 50 bitches on the side. It's a fucking celebration. They hating cause a young nigga that made it. It's a fucking celebration. They hating cause a young nigga that made it.
Bobby, but my last name Schmurder. Since 08, bitch, we been banging burners. Baby bro fighting attempt to schmurder. Free lil' flocky, but that ass is schmurder. Bow, chop that body, then it's adios. I see you fuck, it's like you gotta go. Come fuck with me, I smoke a lot of dope. Come fuck with us, we get a lot of dope. Get so much pussy, gotta time it slow. I'm getting pussy from the finest hoes. It's too much Texas, I'm replying slow. If you ain't tryna fuck with bitch, you're on the mode.
My ass is colder. Young nigga ain't getting out the road. I came in here with 50 soldiers. We got 50 bitches on the sofa. It's a fucking celebration. They hating cause a young nigga that made it. It's a fucking celebration. They hating cause a young nigga that made it.
Come home, make me feel right when it's wrong. Who you know? Don't be like you, right? Let me know when you finna come through. You got that good, that want some, that need that. You know I want some, so let me know where you be at. Let me know where you be at. I hate it that you're no good for me, good for me, good for me. But it's too damn good to me, good to me, good to me. See, I hate it that you're no good for me, good for me, good for me. But it's too damn good to me. It's good to me, it's good to me. Can't hold me like this. Get pissed when I'm caught up too
Picasso.
It's Slimeball Sonny, and you are now listening to Free Game, episode 13 by DJ Don Picasso. Run that shit.
They love that shit. They love this street shit. Fuck niggas talking about, nigga. Why you talking? Fuck gang shit, nigga. They really love when you live it too, though, gang.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
And we back in the building, man. I had to bring us back on because I wanted to kind of start a new tradition. My boys that inspired me to, end every show with a freestyle session. My boy, Mr. VSOP, set the tone. So we gonna drop the beat and we gonna just catch a quick vibe. You know what I'm saying? We gonna set the tone every show. That we gotta leave doing what we do, saying whatever's on your mind, catching quick vibes, in the freestyle tip. So
no choice, M. Keezy, man. Mr. VSOP, give it to him, baby. What we got, man? Eat this shit up.
Drop
what
one.
We got, man? We going to the Meek Mill, man. At Blue Notes.
Man. I ain't never
Talk
heard
to him.
this.
At Blue Notes.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Got that slow build up.
What? Hey, that Power Plug freestyles, man.
Power Plug
Out the Breakfast Club or some
freestyle,
shit. We're
man.
gonna start our own wave.
Power Plug freestyle.
Power Plug freestyles.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna kick this thing off, bro. We up at Urban Drinkery after this. Drinking woos.
Let's do it.
Catching vibes.
Catching vibes.
Get that thing off, man. What you got?
Yo, this the beginning. They look at the ending. This the tradition.
Yo.
I'm speeding, I'm weaving, I'm doing everything, and I'm staying, I ain't leaving. They ain't never seen it, but I gotta do it. Every time I'm moving, focused on improvement. Sliding through the streets, I be sliding through the backwoods, doing everything that the mother niggas wish they could, but they don't, so they won't. And I will. I'm focused on the mill. I need that house on that hill, so tranquil. I need peace. Some through the streets, some knee deep. I go too hard, rosing up through the streets like concrete. What you mean? Look at me. It's Mr. VSOP and Mike King.
And Keezy, he and that bitch up, Mr. VSOP, man. Give it
You
to
already
him,
know.
baby. You already know, man.
Talk to him.
Know what I'm saying? Carefree lifestyle.
Power Plug freestyles every Friday. Tune
You feel
in,
me?
baby.
T-Mac in the building.
T-Mac been snapping.
Pay-per-view Lou in the building. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's overtime.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We went through 4 quarters. You feel me? We in overtime right now. Where you at with this shit, bro?
With my knees down praying.
Yeah.
All I can do is just keep on telling God what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he ain't listening, then I'm on with it.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, it happens, and then I'm gone with it. I do not shown with it. I am not one with it. I am the one with it. So you the one that can come get it. Yeah. I am him, boy, Mr. VSOP. I spit everything, boy. I'm heavy, nigga, St. Pete.
Yeah.
And I'm hard, boy. I speak from the heart. I tear everything apart. Rip the fucking street apart. Hey, if you don't like me, you can dearly depart. Cause I'm the hardest thing that you ever mentioned hard. And I can't stop this, but I wanna stop this. Boy, you can't cop this. I'm hard, you can't rock this. Ain't no etc. I'm a headache. Tell these pussy niggas that I'm here to make your headache, head break. Nigga, you can talk everything you wanna talk, but I'ma shut you down quick. Lay 'em off the sidewalk. Ain't no cracks in the sidewalk with that side talk. Cause when I'm cupping, I'ma lay you off the sidewalk. And it's cool with it, but I'm good with it. They can say I'm child's part, but I'm hood with it. PowerPoint Radio, let's do it.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio.